Darren Sharper is now living behind bars. And you might be wondering, how did it all go so wrong? Well, don't worry, because today we're breaking it all down. From NFL stardom to an 18-year prison sentence. Yeah, you heard that right. 18 years. It's a wild, disturbing fall from grace. So let's dive in and see exactly how it all unfolded. Darren Sharper, once a respected NFL star and Super Bowl champion, now sits behind bars serving a long prison sentence. His story is one of the most shocking falls from grace in the history of professional sports. The journey from being a celebrated athlete to a convicted serial rapist is not only disturbing, but it also raises serious questions about how the justice system responded to the early warnings. It all started back in March 2011. Two college students from the University of Georgia were in Miami for spring break when they met Sharper through a club promoter. They ended up at Sharper's condo, where they passed out on the couch and later woke up confused, with their underwear missing. One of them even recalled waking up to a man trying to force himself on her. They went straight to the hospital and filed a police report. But shockingly, the Miami Beach police closed the investigation within 5 days. They didn't test the rape kits, didn't interview Sharper, and didn't even visit the scene of the alleged assault. It was the first clear sign that something was seriously wrong, and that authorities might not be taking things seriously. But the accusations didn't stop there. Over the next few years, similar allegations began popping up in several different states. In February 2013, a woman in New Orleans accused Sharper of drugging her at a party, and later his friend Brandon Lichardy was also involved. Then in August and September of that same year, more women in New Orleans came forward, reporting similar incidents involving both Sharper and another accomplice, Eric Nunez. By the end of 2013, women in Los Angeles and Tempe, Arizona, also reported being drugged and raped by Sharper. He had a pattern: meet women at clubs, gain their trust, bring them back to his place, spike their drinks with a mix of sedatives and alcohol, and assault them while they were unconscious. The same horrifying scenario played out again in January 2014 in both Los Angeles and Las Vegas. Finally, after years of growing reports, Sharper was arrested in January 2014. Authorities in California, Arizona, Nevada, and Louisiana launched investigations. The charges began piling up: drugging, raping, conspiracy, and even human trafficking. In March 2015, Sharper agreed to a global plea deal that would cover all charges in all states. He pleaded guilty or no contest to multiple counts of rape and sexual assault. In total, the number of known victims across multiple states was 9, but judges and officials stated there could be as many as 16. In court, Sharper admitted to conspiring to drug women with substances like Xanax, Valium, and Ambien, with the clear intent of sexually assaulting them. He accepted responsibility, and though his first plea agreement suggested just 9 years behind bars, the judge rejected it, calling it far too lenient. Eventually, a new deal was struck that gave him 18 years and 4 months in prison, followed by 3 years of supervised release. He was also fined $20,000 and will be required to register as a sex offender once he's released. Sharper's co-defendants didn't get off easy either. Brandon Lichardy, a former sheriff's deputy, and Eric Nunez both pleaded guilty to several charges. Lichardy admitted to human trafficking and rape, receiving a 17-year sentence. Nunez accepted a 10-year sentence for conspiracy to commit sexual battery. The entire case sparked a deeper conversation about how celebrities with money and power can sometimes avoid consequences for far too long. Many questioned how Sharper was able to commit crimes in multiple states while investigations were supposedly ongoing. Some law enforcement officials admitted that his fame likely played a role in slowing down arrests and prosecution. They believed that if he had been an average person, he would have been behind bars much sooner. Sharper is now serving his sentence at FCY Elkton and is scheduled for release in 2028. In 2019, he tried to overturn his plea deal, claiming he wasn't properly informed about the consequences. But the court denied his request, pointing out that he had clearly stated during his plea that he understood everything. What makes Darren Sharper's story so shocking isn't just the crimes themselves, but the scale, the planning, and how long he got away with it. From NFL stardom to disgrace in prison, His case remains a chilling reminder that even the biggest stars can hide the darkest secrets. When you look at his professional career, it's hard to believe that so much greatness could end in such a mess. Darren Sharper's NFL career started with a bang when he was drafted in the second round of the 1997 NFL Draft by the Green Bay Packers. During his time with the Packers, Sharper developed a reputation for being a ball hawk. He had a knack for reading quarterbacks and jumping routes, and he regularly made big plays. By the year 2000, he had truly broken out. He led the NFL with 9 interceptions that season and earned his first Pro Bowl selection. In total, Sharper spent 8 seasons in Green Bay, racking up 36 interceptions and becoming one of the most feared safeties in the league. In 2005, Sharper moved on to the Minnesota Vikings, where he continued to shine. Even though he was now a veteran, he still played like a young star, showing no signs of slowing down. He made the Pro Bowl in 2005 and again in 2007, making big plays and anchoring the Vikings secondary. Over 4 seasons in Minnesota, he added another 18 interceptions to his career total, continuing to climb the ranks among the NFL's all-time interception leaders. But it was his move to the New Orleans Saints in 2009 that truly cemented his legacy, at least on the field. That season, Sharper was playing like a man on a mission. He had 9 interceptions, returning 3 of them for touchdowns, and helped lead the Saints to a Super Bowl victory over the Indianapolis Colts. That year, he was selected to the Pro Bowl for the 5th time and was also named a first-team All-Pro. His presence in the Saints' defense gave them the spark they needed to dominate throughout the season. What made Sharper stand out throughout his career was his ability to be in the right place at the right time. He had elite instincts, sharp football IQ, and a playmaking style that changed games. By the time he retired in 2010, he had 63 career interceptions, tied for 7th on the NFL's all-time list at the time. He also finished with over 900 tackles, 11 forced fumbles, and a total of 13 defensive touchdowns. These are the kind of stats that normally spark Hall of Fame conversations. Sharper's career stats and highlights tell the story of a player who consistently performed at the highest level. Whether it was in Green Bay, Minnesota, or New Orleans, he brought leadership, energy, and a nose for the football to every defense he was a part of. On the field, few safeties were as dominant or as consistent as he was during his prime. Unfortunately, while his football legacy looked secure, everything that came after retirement overshadowed what he achieved during his career. It's hard to talk about his time in the NFL now without also acknowledging the scandal that followed. But strictly from a football standpoint, Darren Sharper's career was filled with standout performances, game-changing plays, and the kind of success most players only dream of. That wraps up today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. See you soon. Take care.